Hey guys, so I just got back to California from Miami and I was checking out our Tesla trade that we took earlier today. Check this out. We're up $567 just so far today. And you guys might be saying, hey, Will, what happened? I thought we were going to be investing in AMD. Guys, the truth is, AMD is in a nice place when you look at the technicals, but I had to find a good investment. And I was looking at what was moving today. So there's two things that we had purchased. We bought this PTIR, which is the 2X of Palantir, and we ended up buying that right at market open today over on our Charles Schwab account. And then we also bought TSLL, which is the 2X of Tesla. So, to see us up a little bit over $567 so far today, a little bit over 3%, as you can see up there, which is absolutely awesome. We are really in this position because a couple reasons. We saw it pull back. We saw a nice buy opportunity, right? So you can see at one point today, we were up to $23. We saw it pull back down all the way to that moving average at $21. And after recovering, I saw it start to recover. I saw it push up above the moving average and basically bought to ride this for a nice profit. And you guys might say, Will, there's a lot of trading that's happening in Tesla. There's a lot of technicals. How could you possibly be looking at technical analysis when trading a stock like Tesla? I mean, isn't it just 100% fundamental? Isn't there any there's no dispute that it's like if you just buy it, it's going to go up over the course of time. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I just got to Cali, and look, don't get me wrong, I was looking at the portfolio that I put together for my mom, right? So I put together a portfolio for her before I moved out of my house. I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago, 4 years ago, and after moving to different places like Colorado, near Boulder, and making it on my own in the world, going to Miami, and with my wife. My wife and I went to many different countries. We've been traveling, and 3 or 4 years later, now we're coming back home for the holidays for a brief moment here, and to do some other things that are related to real estate that I'm really excited for. I'm saying, hey, let's take a look at the portfolio, Mom. How's it going? And the companies that we picked just this year, she's up 62%. So little bit more of a conservative portfolio that I put together with her, diversified across tech, but also some more sound companies like that are related to infrastructure in the U.S. and things like that. And but yeah, so it's like, yeah, I could look at her biggest returns. It was Meta, that was like 300% over the past few years, but Tesla was one of the biggest returns. You might say, yeah, that's why. But here's the thing. A stock, it can't go up 100% of the time. And even when we look, if it did, everything would just go to the moon, and every single person that ever bought stocks would be rich, right? But that's not how it works. There are patterns that develop. You see this at the start of the 8th of November. You can clearly see that if we make this a solid line here, which is awesome on Robinhood, and you can see these pullbacks that happen, right? We could see a pullback that happened right here where you can clearly identify, if I'm marking this up right here, and I had marked this up here from here, we would see if the price was right here, there's a very high probability that it would bounce there. And same thing is true when we look at the resistance. There is a very high probability that we will see it get rejected somewhere here around $23 and sell back down, because that's what we've seen as far as the pattern. They don't 100% stay true to the past, but they oftentimes tend to. And so what I'm saying is that when you see a pullback where, let's say, Tesla drops back down to a previous support, or the support you identify in your trend, I mean, wouldn't it make sense that you add to your position? Or wouldn't it make sense that if you see it, at that resistance and you could see it sell off, that you might want to look to sell, right? And so that's why technical analysis works. I think I had a couple comments, and they say, Will, I don't trust that technical analysis. Why do we have companies invest billions of dollars in technical algorithmic trading softwares, and why is technical analysis a thing on Wall Street? And why, it's because you can see patterns, and those patterns work. It's why I've been able to grow my account by over 100% this year. And it comes down to identifying buying opportunities in the markets. You can look on the chart, you can identify when a price is at a premium or it's overbought based on indicators, and when it's oversold or is at a good deal range. And so that's kind of what I wanted to go over today. Right now we're up in our trading session today. We dropped our weekly watch list, as well as what stocks we see have serious breakout potential. Some of them were in the semiconductor space, some of them are in AI, or even in, we could see some tech companies like Google as well that have made the list for this week. For those of you guys that would like to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow at market open, I would encourage you to check out Stockmate. That's our second link in the description. For those of you guys that want to surround yourself with other traders, investors, and watch me trade live every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.